It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Spent the early years of his career bouncing between starter and backup as needed. Played well, but never had a team fully commit to him as their guy. He does retain the toolbox that made him projectable as a starter. Big, strong player with a powerful arm, deceptively mobile, and tough to tackle. The best part about his game, leadership and being a great teammate.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 116 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't?
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Brissett now. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Brissett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on third and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. To throw, Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On the handoff, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brissett. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. He finds Taylor, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was all the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Lawrence will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Brissett. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return, here's Agnew. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Colts taking the field again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
Well, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The Colts on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and a mile. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. They run once more with Taylor. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Agnew now to return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. On first down, Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Second and 10. Here's Lawrence again. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. And the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Brissett's throw into the hands of Pittman here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3, taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The stop made defensively by Mike Edwards. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. Brissett on first down. That's complete to Pierce. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Taylor. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll get it inside the 35. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Brissett.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Touchdown!
Michael Pittman
From 17 yards out.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
Shakes up the, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lawrence, a very quick pass to Ridley.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 39. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Lawrence.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure out the passer.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's able to find Melton.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Luke Farrell
from 3 yards out.
And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point safely through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Brissett's throw into the hands of Hooper.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Brissett sets to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brissett.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Brissett. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They'll throw again. Brissett.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Michael Pittman
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lawrence will throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 54 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trevor Lawrence scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series.
To throw again on second down, Brissett. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And as this defense walks off the